Hey guys, good morning. Cyndi Williams here from Careers on Vacation. So I have a hot topic this morning that comes up a lot in our calls with our clients, and it's about MLMs and their place in the travel industry world. So I wanted to just talk through, how do you identify if you're dealing with an MLM? So many people want to get started with travel or be in the travel industry, and there's a lot of bad information out there. There's a lot of great slick marketing that will say, oh, come work for us, or come, be a contractor for us. And a lot of times people get into an MLM situation without even realizing it. So I wanted to give you guys kind of some flags to look for. If you're watching the video, by the way, click a little hi or hello, or if you're watching it later, click a CTR just so we know that you guys are watching the videos and that they're valuable for you. So first and foremost, what are MLMs? Multi-level marketing. They're basically AKA pyramid schemes, okay? And I'll explain why. In travel, I work with serious business owners that want to make 100K or more a year. They want to have six-figure years, and they say, hey, how do I do this? How do I get this? That's what they work with me for. When we get into people saying, oh, well, I work for this particular company or this particular company, and it's really great because they give me a bonus for recruiting, or if I sell so many people, then I get to take a trip somewhere. So, at first appearances, sometimes that can look very good or it can look very attractive. But what it really is, it's an MLM. Okay, a multi-level marketing. So I want to walk you through the math of it and what their business model is. Are they really in business to make you a successful travel agent, to make you $100,000 a year, or to make themselves, $100,000 a year 10 times over, right? The business model of all MLMs is getting more recruits, getting more monthly membership fees. What does that mean? So if I'm an MLM, let's say I charge 70, for some reason, MLMs usually charge between 59 to 79 as their monthly fees, okay? So if they're charging between 59 to 79, that's the first red flag. That's too high for a real host in the travel industry, okay? And they're asking you to recruit. They're asking you, hey, reach out to your friends, reach out to your family. So let's say you go out and recruit 10 people for them this year, okay? Just on membership fees alone, let's say they're charging $79.99 a month. You recruit 10 or 15 people. If you're recruiting 15 people, if you're recruiting 10 people, the value of that client, let's say that person stays in the program for 15 months. The value of that client is $1,185. So you times that by the 10 recruits that you brought in. For that business model, you brought in $11,850 over the course of that 15th month life cycle, is what they call it, of an average client, whatever their numbers are. So minus whatever incentives they give you, usually they're making $9,000 or $10,000. You're walking away with $2,000 if they pay you $200 or $250 or whatever they pay you per recruit, or they give you a free trip or whatever. The upside is always to them. They're trying to build their business through membership fees, monthly membership fees. I will tell you right now, because I worked in HR for organizational development, I had 10 call centers that I worked with that were travel related. And we hired recruiters all the time. If you want to be a recruiter, go make 60 to 80 grand being a real recruiter, where your paycheck's going to come every 2 weeks. You don't have to hustle down your friends and family. So, think about that. They're getting you to recruit for them. So that's another red flag that you're dealing with an MLM versus a real travel host, okay? By the way, look at the stats. Do your research. MLMs have to report in their annual earnings. Less than 1%. I got this off of Secret Entourage. Is a great article that was written about MLMs. MLMs report that less than 1% of their independent contractors are making more than $32,000 a year. Less than 1%. 0.1% is making less than $32,000 a year. So you cannot be successful under that business model. It's very, very, very extremely difficult. Plus, if you got looped in because you love travel and you wanted to have your own agency and you're really trying to do travel the right way, an MLM is not a fit for you. So on the alternative, and I'm so sorry if I'm the bearer of bad news, because sometimes I have to have this conversation with clients and they're like, oh, I didn't realize. The other big flag is, what is your commission split? if your commission split is less than 70-30, whether it's a real host or an MLM, that is not a good deal. Industry standard, if you have no experience, should be a 70-30 commission split. If it's 50-50, that is terrible. So that $11,000, $12,000 figure I gave you, that doesn't even include what those 10 people might sell in a little commission here, a little commission there. They're going to take home 50% of all of those people's earnings. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. So if you are in this, watching this video because you really want to do travel right and you want to, you know, have your own business, avoid the MLMs. That's just my rule number one. There's great hosts out there. There's good hosts and there's bad hosts, but you want to find one that fits with you. And here's how you can determine if you're dealing with a good host. One, their commission splits are fair. So at a minimum, if you have no experience, 70-30 would be the commission split. If you are have a little more experience, 80-20, 90-10, even 100% of your commission sometimes, depending on the monthly fee that you pay. Monthly fee should never be higher than $40 or $50 a month. Never. Okay. That's because people that are only charging $0 to $50 a month for your fees, those fees are going towards administration, systems, people that set up your passwords. It's going towards real things that are going to support you in your travel journey. Okay. And usually, so you guys know, if you're paying a higher monthly, it's because you're taking more of your commission. So if you're already selling $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year, you can usually pick the one that you want to be on. Pay the higher, if you're selling $300,000, $400,000 in travel a year, pick the higher one where you're getting 90% of your commission or 100% of your commission, okay? If you're brand new and you have no idea what you're doing, start with the 70-30, so you're not, usually on those you're paying no monthly fee. If you're on a 70-30 split, you should not be paying monthly fees. So, and then that way you have some time to learn, and then as you grow, you can change plans or adjust with your host. The other thing is, a good host will have events. They will have a help desk. They will have business development managers that do fam trips for you where you can go and learn in the industry. They will have training events about destinations and have some things going on from that level. So that's how you tell the difference, guys. So really evaluate whatever situation you're in today. Look, if you made the wrong choice, it's not a big deal. You're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, just go make a different choice now. Find a better fit for you. Find the fit that's going to be perfect for you. If you are with a host that's not an MLM, that's great, but if your commission structures are not really where they should be, literally just watching this video, if you moved from doing a 50-50 split to a 70-30, I just literally made you 20 or 30% more in your profit this year with one decision. So this is baseline stuff that, you know, you guys definitely should know in terms of making your selection, or if you want to make a change. The other thing is, even if you find the best hosts in the world, they are never going to show you how to do the business of running your business. That is something that is left up to you. One, because the legal structure of a host is that you're an independent contractor. They cannot require you to do training. They cannot require you to do certain hours. There's liabilities in terms of them telling you how to run your business when you were hosting under them. So it's not the host's job. People get confused with that because they think they find a great host and they have all the answers and they're going to run this huge travel business. And while sometimes after years of work and, you know, trying and, you know, succeeding and failing, making mistakes and figuring out what works, that can happen. But a host is not going to necessarily, it's never going to necessarily give you leads, number one, or show you the marketing or tell you how to invest your marketing dollars to create a regular lead flow in your business. You have to do the business of working on your business. So there's two functions you should think about when you're running a real travel business. One, yes, there's nothing wrong with hosting if you find a good host, or if you're doing independent, if you're set up as an independent, that's awesome too. Once you do get that initial structure set up, then you have to say, okay, how am I going to get leads? How am I going to make more sales? How am I going to put a marketing plan together? Those are things that real travel agency owners do. And if you don't know how to do those things, again, there's lots of things I don't know how to do. I have to go and hire someone. I have to figure out, I have to find a mentor, whatever the case is. That's where Careers on Vacation comes in. So if you are looking to take your business to the next level, or you have, one of my clients calls it spaghetti brain, like I just didn't know what I was doing, I didn't know how to put all the pieces together, that's what Careers on Vacation will help you with. So if you're not already over in our VIP group, we do free training over there for the community to help. We also have a full-scale program that helps you from A to Z. We also offer free discovery calls. So if you want to just For nothing else, if you want to get a little clarity on your business and where you're at today, and for us to give you some great suggestions, book a discovery call with my team and we can kind of get you some clarity. I do travel because I love it. I've been in this industry since 1994. 1994, I started. I had my first travel job in 93. I went to travel school, and I have been in the industry literally since there were paper tickets. So I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this. I've made all the mistakes. You know, we have our own successful award-winning agency. I've run other small businesses, but I do this because I love helping you guys. So definitely, if nothing else, go over the Careers on Vacation site, book a discovery call, get some clarity on your business. And if Careers on Vacation is a fit, or if you're really thinking about running your own highly successful agency, we'll talk about it on the discovery call and see if that program's a fit for you. But this was a video you guys have been asking me to do forever, so I hope that it helped you. If you're watching it later, go ahead and hit a CTR so we know that, and hit a like on the video so other people are seeing it too. I really just want people to know that there are other choices. Don't get sucked into the MLMs. They prey on people in 9-to-5 jobs that, you know, they're selling this vision of, oh, if you go recruit all these people, blah, blah, blah. You'll never make, you know, what you're hoping to make. If you want to be a real legitimate travel agent, a real legitimate travel agency owner, do it the right way. There's no shortcuts to doing that. And recruiting for another company, you're just making money for them. Make money for yourself. You can do it. My clients are doing it. Go watch our testimonial page. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I wish you so much love and so much abundance wherever you are on your journey. Have a great day. Bye, guys.